paved that road with the pain I clutch. Every step I take, leave the gravel cut. Got fire in my soul and a blade in the mud. Ain't no love where I'm from, just paved in blood. Paved in blood, paved in blood. Paved in blood, paved in blood. They talk that game, but they fade to dust. I don't break, I crush, this lane's paved in blood. I peel the scabs off a past that was gaslit and dragged through the ash of a laugh that collapsed in the panic attacks. I was raised in a cage with a page and a blade. Now I slash every phrase like I'm breaking the chains off the backs of the slaves in a maze full of rage with grenades in their veins and a face that's been maimed by the shame of the plague. Now I'm tap dancing curses and cursive on hearses while churches disperse every word I've rehearsed. I was birthed in the dirt where the serpents converse. Now I'm murking the murks with the smirk and the thirst like I'm searching for perps just to purge what it's worth. I'm the furnace that burns through the verses of earth. I don't murmur, I lurch, then I surge with a smirk through the curse that I earned when I learned how to turn every hurt into perks and convert every scar into art. So berserk, it disturbs every clerk in the store when I walk in and talk with the force that could knock out the core of a warhead and gorge on the gore. Call it feast from the floor where the reapers implore me to sleep, but I snore like I'm bored of the morgue. Now I'm pouring out wars through a pore in my jaw while I draw with the claw on the laws of decorum, deforming the norms while performing with torches. My mind is a forge full of corpses that talk back and stalking a 4-pack of shadows and Jordans. I'm more than a portrait, I'm orbit distortion. I'm war in the form of a storm that was orphaned. I'm pouring my pain on the lanes that they paved up in blood with a shrug and a mug full of drugs and disgust while I crush every judge and erupt in the mud like a slug full of rust with a grudge and a lust for combustion, eruption, concussions and nothing but function and hatred that hums through my lungs like percussion, percussion, percussion. Now hush, I'm the hushing, now hush, hush of hush funds and crush trust. I'm the punch in a sucker's last breath. When the cuffs snap, I'm back and I ain't never left. I just slept in the depth where the death threats wept while I crept through the mess with the hex in my chest that I etched with the text from the ghost of regrets that I kept like a pet till it fetched me a check. And I bet every cent on my wrath when I'm vexed. This the path that I paved in the stain of the red with the blade and a brain full of chainsaw thread. That road with the pain I clutch. Every step I take, leave the gravel cut. Got fire in my soul and a blade in the mud. Ain't no love where I'm from, just paved in blood. Paved in blood, paved in blood. Paved in blood, paved in blood. They talk that game, but they fade to dust. I don't break, I crush, this lane's paved in blood.
I was birthed in a furnace of curse and debt, where the vermin infest and the murders a bet, where the sirens sing lullabies laced with regret. I was raised in a nest full of blades and neglect. Every step that I crept was a test for the reaper. Now I lecture the dead with a tech and a speaker. I'm the echo in alleys where addicts inject, where the gads get respect and your back getting checked. I don't flex, I dissect, leave your ego in wreckage. Put a knife to the night, make it bleed. Confessions, I walk through the trenches with teeth in my necklace, where priests get possessed and police leave on stretchers. I was built from the bile and stitched out of scars. Put my fist through the stars and then piss on your gods. I don't flinch when it's dark, I just grin when it balks. Gotta grin like a shark when I swim through your thoughts. I'm the glitch in your psyche, the twitch in your hand when the trigger feels icy. I write on the walls with the blood of your wifey and laugh in a mask while the silence incites me. I'm the echo of pain in the halls of the lost. I don't talk, I emboss all my trauma in chalk. Leave the cops in a box while I auction they cross. This is hostile and raw like a gospel of rot. Got a plot for the top and it's laced with disease. Every breath is a war, every blink is a siege. I don't sleep, I just feast on the weak when they preach and I clean out the scene with the scream and the bleach. I was forged in the storms where the devils throw bricks. Now I smile through the gore while I lever your click. I'm the stain in your past you could never outlive.
Yeah, I paved that road